Hey everyone, Jerry with Vinci Digital. We are a digital marketing agency that helps brands create more measurable and sustainable opportunities for growth in their business. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of user-generated content by creating brand advocates in your business. Customers who spread the word about your products and services they use hold more weight to potential buyers than most advertising or marketing ever will. Consumers today trust the authenticity that comes from real user experiences. This type of user-generated content can dramatically improve opportunities for growth, no matter how competitive the market nor complex the product you're selling. So let's take a deeper dive and look at brand advocates and user-generated content. But you might be sitting there thinking, well, I don't have a clue what either of those things are. Is my brand fucked? Not entirely, but I'm glad you're here because we're going to help you learn more about what brand advocates are and what is user-generated content and how to encourage your happy customers to become active promoters of your brand. So first, let's unpack exactly what are brand advocates. When your audience becomes loyal enough to spread the word, they are a powerful marketing force. Customers who love your products, services, and your branding or what the brand stands for can transform from happy customers to brand advocates, telling their friends, family, and even followers on social media about your company. So think of brand advocates as super fans. They stick up for your brand when people complain about issues. They promote your brand when the opportunity arises and encourage others to invest, buy, or hire you because they believe in your brand and want to spread the word. Next, let's talk about user-generated content, which is probably close to what you might think it is. This is simply content created naturally through your customer base. User-generated content might include posts, images, and videos that your customers create on their own about your brand, products, or services. But unlike paid influencer promotions, user-generated content, or UGC for short, is unpaid content that your audience creates simply because they feel inspired and motivated to share with others and want to share what they've grown to love with others. User-generated content might be more challenging to curate than you think, but still worthwhile when possible. Some might confuse verbal brand advocacy or word-of-mouth advertising as user-generated content, but UGC takes it one step further. Creating actual content that's published and shared online will outlive word-of-mouth advertising and have a significantly greater reach. Now you have a better understanding of brand advocacy and user-generated content. How can you get more customers on your bandwagon? What will it take to turn the average customer into a raving fan? Here are a few tips for increasing your UGC strategy. So first and foremost, ask for interaction. If you don't ask, the number of prospective customers who might take it upon themselves to shout your praises to their followers is much lower. What would help your followers or customers promote your brand? Can you create a trend? Can you hold a contest, host an event, align yourself with a cause or a movement that resonates with the values of your followers? Even something small like including a call to action on your packaging for someone to tag your business and talk about their experience is simple to create but can reap huge benefits. Next, think about using influencers to lead the push for user-generated content. You don't have to hire a super influencer like Kim Kardashian or The Rock to promote your brand. Look for more affordable options like a nano or a micro influencer that can help spark a trend. If your followers see an influencer talking about your brand, they'll be more likely to share their experience to align themselves with popular influencers. These influencers might even help your followers create the kind of content you want to showcase your brand more effectively and the way that you want it. Third, ask permission. If someone does create a post, a video, or even just an image with your product included, you should always ask permission to repost it or tag them in the post. Many users are excited to have their content published on the brand's feed, but don't assume that's the case for everyone. Once you do publish their content or share their content, make sure to give them credit for the content. Tagging the original author helps show others how authentic the content is. And the last point here, I can't stress the importance of setting goals and making sure your efforts are measurable. That is huge. If you're making a concerted effort to increase user-generated content, do it in such a way that you can see if it's working. First, make sure you know how much user-generated content you're already generating. For example, 1 video testimonial and 3 social posts per month, maybe. If your baseline is 0, then it should be easy to create a starting point, but it's still best to create specific goals that encourage more user-generated content and keep track of how it's going at regular intervals throughout the year. We covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you understand a bit more about brand advocates and the importance of user-generated content. But keep in mind, we're not just talking about reviews. Reviews are great, but they typically live on one platform and are not as easily shared or cross-promoted like UGC is. Businesses like ours in the marketing space rely heavily on our brand advocates and referrals from existing customers to find more good fit clients. So get creative. Don't be afraid to ask your customers for help. And if you want to learn more about this great strategy, check out the latest article on the Vinci blog. If you're interested in developing a user-generated content strategy or need help improving and managing your online reputation, feel free to send us a message or leave a comment below this video. We'd be happy to dig into your brand and your following to see how we can help your fans spread the love and create content on behalf of your organization on a regular basis. And remember, Vinci Digital has helped hundreds of clients create more opportunities for growth in their business. Are you next? Thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I'll chat with you again soon.